Welcome everybody to day 2 of the Oceania Open, and I'm proudly joined by Sarah Burr.
Yes, thanks for having me along.
If you're wondering why Sarah's joining me in the commentary box instead of on the court, but Gordon Watson's just a little bit late with traffic, so we are privileged to have Sarah Burr's knowledge and input for the next 10 or 20 minutes.
Sounds good.
So we've actually got a game that's already started. It's the first semi-final for the men's doubles 35 plus division.
Yeah, so we've got Ty and Vish closest to us on the screen. So they're a Gold Coast team, really fun, loving guys, really good energy on the court. You'll probably hear some big loud yahoos from Taco Ty, as we like to call him. He's got a local taco shop, California Tacos. Vish is left-handed, so you'll see him stacking to the right-hand side of the court consistently throughout this match.
And they're taking on...
We've got Jason Kerr.
Jason Kerr, yes, and probably a new combination, Danny Yang.
Yeah, so Jason was very lucky to score Danny really well in singles yesterday and opened a lot of eyes. So, yeah, I think they're going to be a formidable team, actually.
So we'll try and listen very closely and try and get a score for you very shortly.
They're painting lines at the other end here. Nice firefight.
Nice exchange there.
Oh, some ridiculous points, shots there. Vish has got a really vicious, as we like to call him, Vish, the vicious, sweeping forehand drive volley. So did a few of those in that exchange.
Now you mentioned that the boys closest to camera might be a bit vocal, but I know Jason Kerr likes to get in your face, so to speak.
Absolutely, yeah. He's got a bit of a reputation for that, being loud.
Oh, that didn't go long there.
Ty's going to be patient there. The boys will try and keep pushing him to go wider and wider. You've got to, every now and again, just sort of do a soft one back to the middle. Just give him a little bit of variety, not let them settle into that exchange too much. And actually going to the middle will allow Vish to get a little bit more involved as well.
Yeah, he looked to go there.
He did, yeah. It was good strategy. He got the result that he was after. I've got a little bit of team talk here.
So maybe we can just chat about yourself just briefly while we're trying to find the score. You've got a final coming up?
Yeah, so the Open Women's Doubles, we played our round robin today. We've just played our semi-final, which was a really good battle as well. We had Youngsin from Taiwan and Jessica Emsen, a Gold Coast girl. They teamed up a new partnership, and they did really well to make it through to the semi-finals. Had a really good match, lots of firefights in our semi-finals, so that was a lot of fun.
And you also played them earlier in the day, is that right?
Yes, so we played them in the round robin. Again, had some really good firefights in that round robin match, so that was a lot of fun.
And your opponents?
For the final? Yeah, so we've got Amelia Schmidt and Danielle Townsend. So they're actually... Amelia was the gold medalist in the women's singles yesterday. I was the silver medalist, and then Danny was bronze. So, it'll be
So we have
fun.
some good pedigree on court, and then of course your sister as well.
Yes, absolutely. Can't forget
Beck
Beck because she's amazing. She just did a really good job in that semi-final, getting up in the face of our opponents and putting some amazing Becco slammer shots away down the line. So I'm looking forward to seeing that aggressive side of Beck come out again in the finals tonight. So you can see here, Vish is stacking on the serve, and he'll shuffle over to the right. Oh.
Driving across court to Danny.
Yeah, it was probably not always a good idea going cross. Can say if the drive is high, you can really get your partner tattooed. So
yes.
It's one you just got to watch. Sometimes I like to, more often than not, keep the fight ahead of me. So if I'm attacking, go directly in front. So if I mess it, if I mess it up, I'm going to wear the ball. But B, I'm usually more ready for the next shot if you've initiated the firefight. Obviously, you can sometimes go cross for variety and things like that.
And I'm so glad you mentioned that, because I've been actually preaching that on a coaching tour.
Yeah.
if you're going to speed up, go straight.
Yeah.
And now you've heard it from one of the best in Australia that's what she does.
Yeah.
Oh, Vish missing that down the line, so it's I still haven't got a score for you, but we've got a
4-5-1.
4-5-1. Okay, we'll get that up.
Oh, he had what he wanted there. They worked hard for that, but he's damaged the net post a little there. It's actually nice to see the wind settling down. It was howling wind earlier, so it's really nice to see that has settled down for the gentlemen.
Yeah, we even had a little bit of rain earlier today, but I'm glad that's gone away as well.
Yeah, that was a really good put away from Ty there. Got some great angles right off the court. Jacket's coming off.
It's a bit cool at the moment.
Actually, it is. The breeze is really icy, so we're all rugged up in between matches, which is quite unusual for this time of year. Just a little bit of body movement there as Ty went for his put-away shot. It's the right idea, though.
Oh, Danny missing that.
Yeah, that was all set up by that lovely deep return that he did. Just didn't quite execute the put-away shot.
Ty's hands are so good these days.
They are. They're like, he whips the ball.
Would you say he's one of the most improved players in the scene up here?
Absolutely, yeah. He's always been A+ for energy and personality, but now he's really A+ for technique and strategy. I think that's probably been the biggest lift in his game in recent times, is just the placement of the ball and the sort of pickleball IQ. He's really improved.
So I know Vish and Ty use a lot of hand signals behind the back.
Yes.
And we can see those hand signals.
Yes, we can. So, yeah.
You want to give the viewers a bit of insight onto...
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll wait for them to side out, and then we can have a look at the signals as we see them.
Yep. Patient thinking going on here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ty mix it up. There we go. That's what we're after, and that's perfect. Perfect. And that's the IQ I was talking about, the pickleball IQ, knowing that you don't want to settle in too long with that cross-court battle. You want to start mixing it up because your opponents get too comfortable, and it's also gives that opportunity for you to get your partner involved and have it as a 2-on-1 battle.
So Vish went to poach then, didn't he?
He did.
He got caught out.
Sort of, yeah, and they probably... okay, so Vish is giving Ty a signal to return the ball down the line when he's pointing his finger, the direction he's pointing his finger. Same with Ty.
Okay, so
it just helps. If you know where your partner is intending to return the ball, you can sort of get ready for either a forehand or a backhand. You sort of know what is coming, whether it's coming through the middle or down your line, so you know your role a little bit better.
Especially if they're stacking, they need to know.
Definitely, definitely.
So we have a timeout now. Each team's allowed a couple of timeouts in the semi-finals and 3 in the finals. Is that correct? Is that what you had yesterday? It's the same format.
Yes. So, game to 15, you can have 2 timeouts. Game to 21, you have 3 timeouts. So you can see Jason trying to sort of get some energy here, loosen up a little. So 4-7-2. Oh, let's just push a little bit wide there, Vish, on that one. 5-7. It's a nice drop by Danny. Oh, so Jason tried to put a little bit of pressure on Ty and Vish there, but just didn't quite work in his favour this time. But it's a nice deep serve by Ty.
Change of ends.
Okay, changing ends, yeah. So that means they're at 8.
8-5, isn't it?
Yes, 8-5.
Okay, we've got the score updated.
Yeah, so I'd like to see Jason be a little bit more patient, maybe a few resets there. I think he's sort of swinging quite a bit as he's still in that transition zone. Oh, it's a very floaty return by
He got away
Danny.
with it, didn't he?
He did. It actually gave him a lot of time to come to the non-volley zone. Oh, that one sailed long though.
So change of ends, the wind
Yeah, well, actually,
had made the adjustment.
this end is you have the wind against you, so it's interesting that their balls are floating long. Oh, it's a good job by Jason there, just to hold his own, just keep resetting because he had nothing he could attack.
Okay,
They've got themselves a little bit confused with their stacking.
yes,
10-5-1. It's a nice angle by Vish there. Yeah, I was just about to say, watch out for Ty's Ernie attempt.
He likes the Ernie.
On cue, he does, yeah, because Vish has got a really good cross-court backhand dink, and so that allows Ty to come across and put a lot of pressure on the player directly in front of him. Even if you don't actually make the Ernie, just the movement can be really off-putting, and it can allow Vish to come over and take the middle ball.
Exchange there.
Beautiful.
Back to dinking.
That was really nice from Danny. Put a lot of pressure on Ty there. He's been, I guess he's been iced out a little bit. It seems like they're really putting the pressure on Jason at the moment. So Danny did really good to insert himself there.
So we had a point there, didn't we? 11?
11-5, yes. Danny's got beautiful balance there. We go, oh, what a
around the post.
beautiful ATP. Just so measured. Took his time.
Too much angle on that from Vish, wasn't it?
It was a little bit, just lined it up nicely for Danny. But Danny was just dinking beautifully. He was catching that ball out in front. Lovely placement. Not easy in the wind to be dropping so beautifully, so he's doing a really good job. Oh, got a little bit impatient in that exchange.
Not the shot?
No, I think he would like to have that one again. So Jason is really good at attacking on the fly. So you'll see him come across, and taking the ball on the move is one of his strengths. So he does look to be aggressive. Just not quite so easy to do it today with that little bit of wind. That's fantastic. Yeah, really, really nice from Jason there. Just took his time and waited for the right ball.
Yeah, when Jason's hot, he seems to be a player, and he's hot when he's hot, isn't he?
Absolutely. He can go on a big streak, and then that's when you'll hear him roar. absolutely. He's got a lot of ability.
It's a shame Gordon's not here because they're partners, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, they've had actually some really good results together recently.
It would have been interesting to see his thoughts on his partner.
Yes, he would be jumping out of his skin, I'm sure. You would never guess that these two have only been playing together for this tournament. They seem really supportive of one another. Doing really well.
I suppose during the day they got to play with each other 5 or 6 games in the round robin stage.
Yes.
Yep. That's not a lot, but you could probably, get a good feeling.
Absolutely. It's beautiful. A little bit of confusion there with that middle ball. I guess maybe we jinxed them being a new partnership. A bit of a wild slap from Vish there.
He's saying, did it touch him? Is that what he's saying?
Possibly. So Vish and Ty have the wind with them, so the drives can
have to be
float
spot
long.
on, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. Yeah, with the drives and the wind, it's like you have to hit them hard enough with enough topspin to make them drop, because otherwise they just float. But it's very easy to hit them too hard.
Or just drive at the person.
Or yes, you could do that. Loving this centre court with heaps of room around the perimeter. Makes it much more comfortable to return the serve. Very blessed to have this wonderful facility.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Oh God, it just caught him. He was attempting to leave it. That's the end of the match. That was a fantastic match.
Yeah, the score's got away. We have a result. 15-5.
Yes, and that is to the Gold Coast boys, Ty and Vish. So well done to them.
Would you like to interview the players?
If you like.
Yeah? We can get you on the mic and the portable mic. So, okay, we're just all talking about who's going to do it, but all right, I'll get the boys.
Traffic back.
Actually, I don't mind. Thank you, that was great.
Do I what?
Just Ty and Vish. Thank you. You going this way? Boys.
Yeah.
Interview.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
Exciting. Cameras up here, eh?
Sure.
Get the signal. We're on?
We're on.
All right, we're on. Okay, I'm standing with the semi-final winners, Ty and Vish, and we'll get your thoughts on the match.
Thanks, Tony. Well, we have a whole new strategy moving forward. Like basically, Vish doesn't let me drink alcohol before any more matches, so it's become more of a comment. Yeah, it's no more showies pre-match, and it's kind of starting to pay off, unfortunately.
Now you just mentioned Shui, so we're gonna have to touch on that with the viewers now. Can you explain the first Shui in pickleball history?
Well, yeah, it's actually, I think it was Vish's. No, it's fine. All right, damn. I tried to pawn it off. We basically, after our Asian Open win, we in good Aussie spirit, we got a beer in our shoe, and we chugged it.
Yep.
And by the way, these are the same shoes. How disgusting is that?
Okay, let's get back to the match you just played. You guys got a pretty convincing win in the end, but you actually played those guys early in the day, didn't you?
We did, yeah. It was a tight match, I think, at the start. There were a few nerves on both sides. But I think we settled in pretty well, and given Ty and I have played for the last 1 year together, it's just easy. Like, we don't have to talk too much to each other. and it just flowed. We were just very calm after the initial sort of points, and we settled into the game and then started sort of dominating the latter half of the game. So good win overall, very solid, I thought.
Okay, so you're going to take on the winners of the 4 gentlemen behind us. Do you want to go on record and give us a prediction?
No, not on it. No, these guys. No, genuinely, these guys are awesome. Both of them. I mean, there's absolutely nothing easy out there.
That's right. Yeah, we've got.
Be less diplomatic and say I'm backing Dave and Brendan.
Okay. All right, boys. We look forward to seeing you in the final. Congratulations, and yeah, we'll hope that it's a good match.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks, Tony.
Cheers, thanks.
And we're back for our second semi-final for the men's plus 35 category. And I am joined by Gordon Watson.
Hello, hello.
Great to see you, mate. You missed the first semi-final, but
I know, that's Gold Coast traffic for you, I'm afraid. Well, Brisbane traffic. It wasn't particularly fun getting through it, so
Yeah.
unfortunately I missed that one. But here for another great match by the looks.
and we're away. So closest to camera we have David Richardson and Brendan Lee.
An all-Australian affair with superstar Martin Clark and Mike Newell on the far side. So there's talent all over the court in this match. So this is a semi-final of the 35 plus Open here at the Oceania Pickleball Open. Nice placed volley right at the toes of Mike Newell there from Brendan Lee. Great start. Martin just pushing one into the net, so a few errors just to start with here. The wind does seem to be swirling around a little bit, Tony. So
Yes.
maybe that's coming into play a little bit.
We were just commenting on before, it was a little bit stronger early in the day. It's actually died down, but it's still got a freshness to it. That was a point.
David just pushing his serve a little bit long there. Side out. Straight into the dinking.
Brendan speed up, but only catching the net there.
Yeah, Michael loved that dink game. That suits him perfectly. He'll be keen to keep Brendan in the dink, wait for the error, or wait for the loose one and pounce.
So the semi-final, we're playing only to 15 points. Both teams allowed 2 timeouts.
Nice half Ernie push there by Brendan Lee.
And just like we saw in the first semi-final, we're seeing some stacking in, with David Richardson taking the right-hand side. Left-hand side, sorry.
So looks like David will be taking most of those forehands down the middle, and what a forehand it is. It's absolutely deadly when David gets hold of those forehands. So accurate, so strong. We've got a side out. Martin Clark serving. Nice deep serve by Martin. Well, good eye from Martin. It's hard to judge the ball in the swirling wind.
Especially when David was heading into the wind, that could have dropped down.
Could have been nasty. Great rally, great hands.
Brendan chatting to back on the sideline.
All 4 players would know each other's game. They would know what to look for. All 4 of these Australians fairly familiar, play each other quite regularly. Ooh, just pushing that one into the net. I've noticed twice Martin Clark's played like a sort of off forehand volley, which is a shot he doesn't normally play. So maybe that's a new shot that he's got in his repertoire.
David getting very active in that exchange, coming in, poaching the ball and taking the centre of the court. Just unlucky not to close out the point.
And it's at different points in the season, Tony. I think if you look back at this season so far, all of these players, I think, have actually played with each other in some other capacity. Yeah. Whether it be Mike with Brendan, or Martin and Brendan, or any combo. But today it's Mike and Martin, and David and Brendan. And a few of these, and a few of our international viewers will actually know some of these Australian faces on court. Brendan has played in India.
It's gone wide, gone long.
And David went over to Thailand this year, and so did Martin, part of the Australian team that won the.
And I think all of them went to Bali, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So we have to try and get the score. I think we've lost the score. We might have to update the score.
Right at the toes. Beautiful placement by Brendan Lee. We'll see if we can get that score.
Oh, David.
Power shot down the middle.
He's so good at driving at the person, David. And he's got the follow-up straight down the middle.
Great placement by Mike Newell.
Chicken winging, Brendan. Oh, that's wide.
Quick hand exchange there. Paying dividends for Lee and Richardson. Oh,
Placement by Martin.
great placement by Martin Clark. Let's go get
So we have a side out. Martin to serve. Boys stacking again. Second service.
so 3-6. Ooh, just pushing that one wide there, Martin Puck. I'm just having trouble hearing the ref score. Ooh, just missing the dink there, David.
Well, we'll get the score when someone hits 8, because that'll be a change at ends.
Yeah, so we do apologise for the score. We're just trying to get that verified as we speak. But it's side out. Ooh. Just going for too much there, David, on that one, on that forehand. Just pushing it wide.
So just to remind viewers, this is the second semi-final of the 35 plus open division, a money division.
Great dinking here. This was, and Mike was ready there for the Ernie. And that's the game that will suit Martin and Mike right down to a T.
That's 8, so we know it's change of end. We haven't seen a timeout yet.
And they're playing very solid. Clark and Newell. They have played together at a number of tournaments, so they do have a good understanding of each other's game. They play really well together. And they've both got that capacity to have power and finesse. So they're just deadly all over the court, and they're really adaptive in terms of changing up their game if they need to. So this is a great lead for them. This will be really hard for Richardson and Lee to peg back. It's going to take something special.
It just got harder. So this pair have, at least pair of teams have come across each other in the round robin earlier today.
And who won that one, Tony?
I thought it was David and Brendan. So this could be a turnaround.
It often happens in medal matches when it comes to the pointy end of the competition.
But both these teams finished second and third. That's why we're seeing them come together again.
Mike not happy with pushing that serve long. Oh,
Good defence.
Great defence there from Martin. Just couldn't hang on for that one shot more. That's 1 point they've got back. And like we saw in the final of the men's singles last night, never say never, Tony.
No.
What an incredible match that was. Still can't get my words right. It was so amazing.
Yes, one team was down. One team. The Polish player, Simon, was down 5 points and then went on a solid 10-point run.
Oh, Martin Clark. What? How did he pick that ball up? That was just unbelievable. That's why he's an NPL player in the USA. He's just got all the shots. Attacking, defence. He's a superstar. Oh,
well left.
Well left by Mike Newell there. Lee going for the body bag, but Mike too quick, too nimble for that one. Great defense again by Clark. They've worked themselves back into this rally perfectly, Newell and Clark. Oh, what a lob by Newell.
Now it's Brendan and David's turn for defence.
Oh, what an exceptional rally.
And that's got the crowd going.
That had everything. Incredible. And a timeout call by Brendan Lee there.
Might be a good chance to just get the score again, I think. Just
Yeah, let me just run over and see what it is.
thank you, Gordon. So this is our first time out for the match. Each team's allowed 2 timeouts in a semi-final. We'll have confirmation of the score as Gordon comes back to the commentary box.
Okay. It's 11-5-1. Gosh, I didn't realise the camera was on us. I've probably got crumbs on my face.
It's only just come on. It's only just come on. You got crumbs all over your notepad there.
So Newell and Clark up 11-5.
And we're playing to 15, so you have to win it twice, so they say. Some games in pickleball are to 11 points.
And in games to 15, it's these last points that are quite often the hardest to get because you're so used to playing to 11.
You mentally switch off sometimes.
You do, and you notice it on with some pairings. So it'll be interesting to see how the boys go here.
See if that timeout's broken the rhythm or not. For the dink.
Yeah, this is the game that usually suits Newell and Martin, and Clark rather. Second serve.
Point.
Martin was looking for that return from Lee there, I think. Positioned himself nicely to react.
That's going long with the wind. So 2 points away.
Oh, lovely. Nice attack there from Brendan Lee.
So they get the serve back, see what they can do. They're down considerable margin, but they've got to start somewhere.
And if anyone can do it, it's Richardson and Lee. Ooh. David would like to press rewind on that shot, I think.
I think it just held up in the wind.
Yeah, definitely the wind is playing tricks with the players. And that was such a clever point by Martin Clark there. Set that up beautifully. It was almost like he did his own shake and bake. Just pushed it nicely to Lee.
Mike Newell actually threatened with the Ernie, and Brendan was forced to hit back to the centre of the court where Martin was just waiting.
Lovely control by Newell. Oh, great pick up by Clark. Oh, and then down the middle from Newell to finish it off. Exceptional rally. There's been some absolute rippers in this match so far.
We saw the Martin Clark jump for joy, didn't we?
Yeah.
On that point, so that brings up match point.
Oh, lovely finish. And a convincing win there to Martin Clark and Mike Newell over Lee and David Richardson.
They swapped ends and they just kept going with it, didn't they?
Yeah. Richardson and Lee just couldn't find their rhythm in that match, and maybe it's the weather conditions, the wind that is sort of swirling around the court. But let's see if we can get our winners.
Yes, we'll get an interview now. So don't go anywhere. We've got some exciting matches yet to come. We've got a couple of finals for you in just a few moments. So let's head over to the...
Got it.
we're just changing camera angles, bringing the boys into the centre.
Yes, and we've got our winners from our second semi-final, 35 men's plus open. Mike Newell, Martin Clark. I think, are you in the right age category?
We felt like we're in the 100 plus. Our first two matches today we were woeful, particularly me, just absolutely hopeless. And then we've improved as the day's gone on, and that match was Mike was on fire. That was just really good. Very happy.
Well, I was thinking you should actually be in the open, but you're playing that well. Some of those rallies were off the charts.
Oh yeah, look, it was fun. The wind has died down a little. That makes a big difference to controlling the ball. So it's still a little breezy, but it's nothing like it was this afternoon, which really made it tricky. And both of us struggled like crazy this afternoon. So it was nice to just get back into it and make a few shots and put some pressure on them. Yeah.
Now you've got a tough match against some opponents you know in
know them well.
in the final. What's your strategy? They're not listening, so you can tell the viewers what you're expecting.
Lots of let cords. We're going to do 11 let cords in a row.
Let cords, lines, and win the last point. Shh, don't tell them that. Don't tell them.
Okay. Now, congratulations on an amazing win. Like I
Gordon.
said, those rallies were incredible. So best of luck.
Thanks, Gordy.
And we look forward to
Thanks,
seeing you
Gordon.
in the gold medal match.
Good on you.
Okay, welcome back for our third match of the evening, but our first final for the evening. It is the men's doubles 19 advanced category, and that will be followed by the women's open.
Are you
ready for us to do the men's 19 plus, the men's doubles. Are
Yes.
you ready to stream that?
Yep.
If we get it going?
It's going now.
I'll just get him off before.
Okay, so what we have now is the players getting ready. They're warming up. And we have Andrew Hodge and Oliver Dobson on court. And they're waiting for their opponents to come out. And they've just started hitting. So we have Danny Yang, who we saw earlier in the evening in the semi-final. But he's now teaming up with Martin In.
This should be a really cracking match. This is the first time I've seen the young Western Australian play in a match setting, Tony. So this is exciting for me. I've seen him on the warm-up courts, and he's a weapon.
He is, and he's very keen. He's been on the court all day. He was on the court all yesterday. Young fella, he's only 14 years of age, and he's finding himself in the final.
Which is a fantastic effort. And he's sort of with another Western Australian who's sort of become a little bit of a Gold Coaster of more recently, in Andrew Horridge. So,
and we saw him last night take out the singles final.
Yeah, so we know he's an accomplished player, that's for sure. And we've seen, like you mentioned, we've seen Danny play already today and Martin yesterday, so this should be a real cracking match.
So this is a final, so we will be playing to 21 points this time.
With 3 timeouts?
3 timeouts. I wonder if there's any young nerves.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I have a feeling it's probably not their first finals for any of these players. So, but you know, who knows? There might be a few little butterflies out there. I think most people actually get nervous when a tournament starts. It's funny and it affects players in different ways. So you can play on it to a certain degree if you're playing someone who you know gets nervous. So it'll be interesting to see how they feel each other out on court as the match progresses.
So we won't be too far away. The umpire, I can see she's checking her clock. She's right on cue, bringing the players in.
The funkiest umpire I've ever seen, with the pink puffer and yellow skirt. Kathy is a fashion icon.
So we had 3 awesome finals coming up. So this is the men's doubles 19 plus advanced category, and that will be closely followed by the women's 19 plus open final, and then back to the men for their 35 plus.
Wow. Now, I remember back to the Australian Championships that were in Brisbane last year, and that was the first time I saw Ollie actually play. And so obviously he's a year older this year, but he's improved so much, and I'm sure all of the Western Australian players on the West Coast will be hopefully jumping online and watching him play tonight, throwing their support behind him. There's a few Western Australian players over here for the Oceania Pickleball Open.
There are, and I'm actually bunking in the same house as them.
Oh.
So actually Ollie and Andrew, I can say they had a reasonably early night, but we were playing a card game to the later hours.
As you do, Tones.
Cards Against Humanity, if you know that game.
That's insane, that game. Very in your face.
It is. Not quite age appropriate for a 14-year-old, but
I'm sure there was parental guidance.
yes, there was. His mother was at the table playing as well. Anyway, we're about to get away. It looks like the
Ollie's going to have a serve.
Australian pair are going to get us away.
And here we go. And showing the shots straight away. Beautiful drive down the middle and then a beautiful third shot drop into the kitchen from Ollie, setting up the first point.
Andrew slicing that shot into the net, so we have a change of serve. Danny.
Great speed up there from Martin. Just getting the lifted ball back and then the easy put away. Nice construction. And we're all tied up at 1-1 on our way to 21 here in the final of the men's
19 plus.
19 plus advanced, yes. Nice dinking. Oh, just pushing it wide.
Second serve.
But all players look to be patient. Just creating the error there. I think that breeze is still swirling around. I was just having a chat to Brendan between matches, and it certainly is a factor out there.
Ooh. Ollie pushing that wide.
That's a beautiful little roll dink. Oh! Great recovery from Martin. That was an excellent recovery from Martin. Didn't panic, didn't press the panic button, and then lifted it beautifully into the kitchen from deep behind.
Got some stacking happening now. Andrew inserting himself into the rally now.
And he returned that shot with so much slice on it, it caused a bit of trouble for the opposition. Nice defense from, oh, lovely Ernie. Great attack. Body bagging Mr. Horridge.
Martin quick to apologise. Nice friendly fire there.
So it's 1-2-1 on our way to 21. Each team get 3 timeouts. Oh, an ATP and a well-defended ATP.
And Ollie coming across, doing the right thing and closing out the point.
Yeah, that was really well done by both teams. We're all tied up again. last. It was a lovely rally. Some great defence, some offensive lobs. So all 4 players playing all of their shots.
Speed up from Ollie and then the put
What a
away.
lovely construction.
There's no nerves with that young fella at the moment.
No, he's got a great pickleball brain. He's doing all the right things. That one at the body of Martin. He's really picking his shots.
It's another point. Just a nice little run here
Yeah,
from the
very good
Australian
run.
pair.
And they're just having a timeout. And that's what happens when you get on a good little run like that. You try and nip it in the bud by calling a timeout. So Danny and Martin just want to talk it over for a few moments, because that was a great little spurt from Andrew and Ollie there. Just getting on top.
Yeah. And Ollie really starting to drive the ball now. He's proven that he can dink.
Yeah, and he's really looking to take control. So some of those mid court balls, he's really taking the initiative to take that shot
And move to the centre.
Yeah, and then place the ball and really control the rally. So, and it seems to be working. So they're off to a nice 4-point lead here. So they want to keep this momentum going as they head towards 21. 21's such a hard number. We were talking about 15 before, and
21's even more difficult.
It does get psychological. Continuing to stack here. Ooh. I think that's the first one he's missed all match.
Oh, Danny getting caught out.
Yeah, I think, well, it was a combination of that beautifully flighted shot from Andrew and then hitting the line as well, I think. Beautiful pick up there from Oliver.
That one's going wide.
And just pushed it wide there.
So they've got the serve back.
Side out.
2-8.
Opportunity to get some points here. The Aussies will want to keep him pegged down. Ooh, that was the one. Just couldn't execute it. It was a lot more patient there, Martin.
He was.
He's been attacking balls that are just a bit too low, but that was showed a lot more patience.
And that was a little bit impatient.
And that was a little bit rushed, yes. Just needs to calm the farm a little. Great. Ooh. Just calling it long, are they?
Yes, they are.
9-3-1.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice pressure from Andrew.
speeding up across court. But he must have seen that Danny was just a little off balance, and he got the loose shot in return. Such control from Dobson on those. Oh, and now the attack.
Oh.
What a great point.
That should bring a change of ends.
And it does, Tony. It's 11-3-1. And the Western Aussies are in full control here as as they change ends. They'll be happy with that start, I reckon.
Yes. Doing everything right.
Yeah.
Putting the pressure on at the right times, being patient when they need to.
Yep. Not doing much wrong, that's for sure. It'll be interesting to see.
Dinking into the kitchen and coming forward when the time's right.
Yep. And really choosing their time to attack. And it really is paying dividends at the moment. And it's a little bit the opposite with Martin and Danny. I think they've just got to be a bit more patient, choose the right balls to attack, and then they can start putting pressure on the Western Australian duo. Oh, great pick-up by Dobson. Great hands. I'm a huge fan. Oh,
just going
just
wide.
pushing it wide.
Good defence by Martin on that occasion as well.
Very. It makes your mind boggle just how good Ollie can get. He's only 14.
Nice power from Andrew.
Power put away, setting the crowd alight there. Racing out to a 12-3 lead. Ooh.
Tagging Martin there.
Yeah. Nothing going right for Martin and Danny at this point in time. Nice deep serve from Porridge.
Well, it's landed in.
I think he just took some pace off at the last minute on that shot. And it landed well in. Let's skip out to a 14-3 lead on our way to 21 here in the final of the 19 plus men's doubles advanced at the Oceania Pickleball Open. Now here's a chance for Martin. Beautiful angle serve.
Slicing that into the net.
Slicing the dink into the net. It's just not their night so far. Beautiful backhand drive from Horridge. Ooh. Got a point here. 4-14. Oh, lovely. Oh.
Tried to go around the post.
Just missing the ATP. It's just a few of those split decisions that have, and just not the right shot selection, that have just not gone at the right times for Martin and Danny so far. Whereas on the opposite side of the court, the Western Australians are playing so well. Very patient. Oh, that one just jumping off the line.
Yes, Andrew able to get that ball behind Martin. He had no chance of getting that one back, but the line did help.
Oh, lovely pickup from Horridge. Oh, beautiful. Lovely Ernie there from Martin.
That may just get the Aussie pair thinking in a different way, that Ernie attempt.
as a point. And that's what, if Danny and Martin can just, play point by point here, they can work themselves back into this match. There's no doubt they've got the shots
Oh, that's gone wide.
to worry the Aussies.
Try and catch the score.
6:15-1. Just long on the baseline here.
So a couple of points here.
Yeah, 3 very quick points. Ooh, that was much better patience from Martin and Danny, the international team. Beautiful shot. Oh, great put away by Horridge. Does love a put away.
And perfectly set up by young Ollie as well. Keeping the ball right at the feet.
Oh, great ATP. Almost defended by Horridge.
Another point to the Asian pair from Taiwan, I believe.
Oh, right at the toes.
So they got the serve back.
And I think they'll breathe a little sigh of relief there, just getting the side out. I think-
Otherwise they would have probably been forced to take a timeout if they
Yeah.
didn't win that exchange.
Because their opponents are almost all of a sudden in double figures after being behind for most of the match. It's amazing how quick a game can change.
Pressure of a final can just intensify.
Exactly. Ooh.
So 16-9, second serve.
And I think they'll be relieved to get that extra point, just get off 15 as well. Now all of a sudden just
The
four
pressure's gone back the other way, hasn't it?
points away. Yeah. How quick it can change. Great return, nice and deep from Danny. Oh, great attack by Horridge. And all of a sudden they're back in full control. Just 3 points away in this gold medal match of the 19 plus men's doubles advanced at the Oceania Pickleball Open.
Are we seeing a timeout? Not yet. Oh, they've still got two timeouts up their sleeve. Not choosing to go with one yet.
If not now, when?
Yeah. Surely they'll take one now. No?
No.
Well, that brings up...
Yeah, their body language doesn't look good. So match point, gold medal point. Oh, it's over. Lovely lob.
Oh, that's gone out.
Ooh, and that's the match. And that's gold medal number 2 for Andrew Horridge, and a gold for Oliver Dobson, the Western Australian duo, getting it done. What a great effort.
The Western Australians and the mums all there to congratulate the team.
Mum looks pretty happy. And why wouldn't she be? So Tones is going to head over and
Excellent.
grab our gold medalists. Here they come.
Righto, well, I'm here with the winners of the 19 plus advanced category, Ollie and Andrew. How does that feel, boys?
Yeah, it feels terrific. Like, yeah, being from WA, not knowing these people, and yeah, lost to them in the group stages. So that was great comeback, and felt really confident together.
Yeah.
So you said you lost to them. Was it a close match the first time round?
Go on, Ollie.
Yeah, it was 11-9 the first set, so pretty close. Yeah, so it's good to beat them this match.
So we have to commend you on you both look so calm under pressure then. You were able to be patient and then turn on the pressure whenever you needed to. Moving forward, what have you got left in the tournament?
Well, yeah, really proud of Ollie. He's only 14, so the patience and the discipline, the headspace was really good from him.
Got mixed doubles coming up?
Yeah, got mixed dubs coming up. Got men's open tomorrow, and any more junior events?
No, I'm done my junior events, but I've just got men's open and then the team event. Yeah.
So anyone you'd like to thank? You've got a big support team with you, and here's your chance to...
My mum for paying for all my pickleball.
That's great to hear. That's.
I like my mum as well.
So have you two played before together? Is this a new combination or no?
No, we played once at the WA State Champs together, and we lost to Matthew Monty and Lucas Pascoe in the final. But yeah, other than that, we did really well, and first time playing together. This is our second, so yeah, future of WA hopefully. Yeah.
And you're going to play together in the future again? Or what's going to come up in the next tournament?
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe nationals, Sydney nationals at the end of next month. But yes, see what WA has in store for us, and any international tournaments and national tournaments like these. Yeah.
Well, that was great to see, boys, and we want to congratulate you and wish you all the best for the future.
Thanks, Tony. Cheers. Thank you.
Set me free or give me death, yeah. Living good, I've been blessed, yeah. Shout out all my enemies, all the best. You can set me free or give me death, man, I'm on my way, yeah. Y'all can find out, you on time out. You been dealing with the devil, where you sign at? Yeah, oh Lord, you getting financed. Me, I'm talking ownership, baby, that's where my mind at. Try that, yeah, me, I threw my money down. And you know that it's good, we can skip the run around. And I don't need no yes, man, I'm all the way down. Yo, and I am not for sale, that's in case you couldn't tell, but y'all know better now. You can set me free or give me death, yeah. Living good, I've been blessed, yeah. Shout out all my enemies, all the best. You can set me free or give me death, man, I'm on my way, yeah. I'm on my way.
Okay, we're back again. We have another final for you now, being the women's doubles 19 plus open division, and this will have some fire. We have the sisters Sarah and Beck taking on the young guns, Danielle and Amelia. And there's a bit of history between these pairs. They've crossed paths already, and just a few days ago actually.
Have to look it up, I think. Oh. Give me a sec.
So once again, this final will be played to 21 points. And we're bound to see lots of shaking and baking in this match. Fast hands. Both sides of the net loving to speed the ball up. Just had a coin toss, so looks like the sisters have won the toss and have chosen probably to serve. Now the other pair are choosing their end. So there's still a slight breeze around.
And some back burning, Tony, I think.
Yes, we the smell of fire in the air. So the backgrounds of these two young guns, we have Amelia coming from tennis and now converted full-time into pickleball, as we discovered last night in an interview, and Danielle coming from table tennis. So proving that you can come from anywhere to play the sport of pickleball. Everyone in Australia would know the combination of Sarah and Beck quite well, having played many tournaments and actually dominated the ladies doubles scene for quite a while, even playing internationally in events such as Bali and Thailand. Oh, we've just lost the ball over the fence in the warm-up.
Now, Tony, this will be an absolute cracking match because on the weekend there was a teams tournament down at Currumbin here on the Gold Coast, and these two teams faced off in the teams event. These two combinations, and it was the first time Amelia and Danielle got up over Sarah and Beck. So they'll go into this match with a little bit of confidence, I think.
They will. They actually played each other in the round robin today, but I'm not quite sure who got up in that one. We can look it up on the Pickleball Global website. But a bit of rivalry.
And it's almost not a changing of the guard, but some new faces in the guard, which is great to see. And we sort of when we interviewed Amelia last night, there's the first serve by Sarah. She's only 18. And she's got huge aspirations to do well in pickleball. And Danny, on the other hand, she's an Australian champion table tennis player and has been playing pickleball since the start of the year and has just taken the scene by storm. And then when they combine together, they're just quite a force. So Beck and Sarah certainly going to have their wits about them in this match.
And I do have confirmation that the Young Guns did win their earlier battle today, taking out a closely fought battle of 11-8.
So the match they played on the weekend was also a short match to 11. So this format, this final going to 21, the format may suit Sarah and Beck a little bit more, give them a more chance to get into their game, play a bit more strategy, play a longer strategy.
Do we have a score? I'll try and get the score for you. I've just been we'll change the serve, so we should get a confirmation on it. A second serve here. $102, I believe. Great exchange. Good defense.
Nice.
But popping it up in the second one.
Beautiful put away there by Kingsley. (0-2-1) here in the final of the Women's Doubles Open at the Oceania Pickleball Open. And the first points on the board for Sarah Burr and Beck Kingsley.
Yes, Danielle just getting caught out on the dink exchange.
Second serve coming up here. Beautiful drive from Beck Kingsley there. Love sitting on this angle when you see the ball coming straight at you. You can just see the ferocity that it's hit with as it comes off Beck's paddle.
Emily's loud. When she gets that ball around shoulder height, she's deadly. Emilio, sorry. When she gets that ball from shoulder height, she just brings it down with so much pace.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And the crowd has certainly grown around the court, that's for sure. Oh, it's in. Three, 2-2. Just not able to pick that one up there, Danielle. Beautiful drive again from Beck Kingsley. Oh, and another beautiful power put away from Kingsley. She's on fire early. That's an ominous sign for Danielle and Amelia. And a beautiful shot, beautiful dipping shot there at Danielle's toes from Sarah Burr. Beautiful placement, and all of a sudden, right on the line. I think it skid off the line, did it? It's in. Yeah. what a great rally.
Beck faked to go around the post then, but chose to go
Yeah.
cross court back to the middle.
Played that nice, safe dink back to the
But
middle.
I think it was on.
Oh, it was definitely. Well, we've got the luxury of being sitting in a chair and just watching, but I'm sure there was a lot more going on in Beck's mind. Second serve. Oh, ATP.
Just try and get confirmation of the serve again.
I'll just jump over and confirm the score with the ref, Tony.
Thank you.
Give me a moment.
So the sisters have fought their way back into this match, forcing a timeout with a couple of quick points. And the strategy seems to be targeting Danielle at the moment, speeding the ball up to her, or at least trying to get the ball to her feet. Because Amelia's defence seems to be up to the task at the moment. Did you get confirmation?
Yes, it is 7-3. Was 7-3-2. So we should have a side out here, which we do. 3-7-1 here in the final of the Women's Open Doubles. Oceania Pickleball Open, and again, Beck is really on tonight. That was fierce.
I just made the comment that I think they're targeting Danielle more in the speed ups. But she's up to the task there.
Up to the task that time. Four, 7-2. Ooh, just long. Great poach by Amelia there. Great defence by Burr.
Oh, Beck slowing the ball down to perfection, but then just missing that last cross-court shot.
And all of a sudden we've 6-7. Side out, chance to get some points here for Beck and Sarah. Ooh, that was a nice speed up from Townsend there at Kingsley. Getting exactly the reaction Townsend wanted. Second serve here for Sarah. Oh,
Sarah just loves that move.
And
the shake and bake.
Oh, and why wouldn't you shake and bake when Beck's hitting the ball like that? Just sensational. And a bit of extra pace on that serve, just catching Danielle aware there. So Sarah really mixing it up well here. Ooh.
Speed up going long. We'll have to change the serve. Amelia trying to pump up Danielle.
Looks like we've got a bronze medal match over on one of the other courts. You hear the cheering from Jason Kerr in the background. Oh, great defence again from Burr. Oh, what a sensational rally. Turning defence into offence there. Oh, Sarah is relentless right now.
Tagging Danielle. That ball could have gone long, but she just couldn't get out of the way.
Just couldn't get out of the way, yeah. Great vision from Sarah to pick that up. She's looking so sharp tonight.
She was not happy with herself with that one, but she's got service now.
Oh, sensational hitting.
And Beck just steering that.
She just spanked that. Wow.
Sarah just changing direction of the ball mid rally, setting it up beautifully.
Oh, great defense from Danielle there. Oh, what a point. All four players just turning it on right now.
We'll have a change of end. That brings up 11-6. The sisters just gaining a few crucial points before the change of ends.
They're doing it for themselves. Wow. They'll be very happy with that start, I think. Really happy.
So both pairs getting some instructions from their pickleball mentors. One being Martin Clark. And we have Ben, who coaches the girls, the young guns.
I hope our viewers are enjoying this match as much as we are. Absolutely phenomenal play so far.
And we did say there was going to be some fire, some fast hands, and it's certainly delivered so far. Just clarifying what side they're on.
Must be 11-6-2. Yeah. Yep. Beautiful third there from Sarah. Oh. Side out. 6-11-1. Remember, we're going to 21. Beautiful dinking. Oh, just wide there from Burr. Pegging a point back here. Townsend and Schmidt. 7. Kingsley and Burr 11. 7-11, let's go shopping. Oh, what a
nice one.
What a beautiful off forehand. I don't think even Beck can believe her precision on that shot. That was just beautiful. Oh, great play. And I think, like you were saying before, Tony, I think there is a clear strategy from Kingsley and Burr just to put the pressure on Townsend as much as they can. Just confirming the score, it is 11-7-1. Oh, down the middle with that fierce forehand, lefty forehand, just unstoppable from Sarah Burr. And Schmidt and Townsend just on the back foot here. This will be a real test for them. Lovely play. Ooh. Oh, great defence.
That's gone wide.
Great play by all four players there. Oh. Just beautifully set up. Beautifully constructed point, and there's the pressure. The pressure has resulted in a timeout call from Townsend and Schmidt. Beck and Sarah in full control at the moment, but you just get that feeling if they take their foot off the accelerator, Tony, that anything could happen.
That's right, we've seen lots of momentum changes tonight, and the young guns, they will be eager and have proven in the past that they can just turn it around at a moment's notice. And once again, they're getting some instructions from their mentor, Ben.
Yeah. And I think Sarah and Beck will definitely have it in the back of their head that they are capable of coming back. So they really need to just keep their foot on the accelerator here and just keep powering ahead with this strategy that has been so successful so far. (14-7-1). Second serve here.
Timeout, getting some early success, getting the serve back. They've got the opportunity now to claw a few points back. They're driving that third shot, trying to put some pressure on. Good defence,
Ooh.
but back just taking the top of the net on that occasion.
And there's 1 point, so it's 8-14 on a 1. Beautiful depth on that return from Beck Kingsley.
That's what we spoke about.
Yep, 2 quick
The momentum
points.
and the quick turnaround is very common in pickleball.
Just noticed the last 2 returns off the serve by Burr have been flighted loopier returns rather than going for that harder drive. So I wonder if they're just mixing it up a little. Just trying to keep the young guns guessing. (9-14-2). Ooh. Nice little run here for Townsend and Schmidt.
It's landed in.
Good.
And timeout.
And
been called.
timeout. So that was a great timeout call by Townsend and Schmidt. They've scored 4 very quick points here and just turned the match around.
That's right. Well, they first had to win the serve back, so that was another 2 rallies that they won. So 6 straight rally wins, getting him right back into the match.
Yeah. And now the tables have been turned. So Kingsley and Bird just calling the timeout here, just to, in an attempt to stem the flow. They've still got their nose in front here in the final of the Women's Open at the Oceania Pickleball Open here on the Gold Coast at the sensational Pimpama Sports Hub on the northern end of the Gold Coast. We're back on. Oh, lovely placement by Beck Kingsley there. And that ends that run. So that's a side out here and a chance to get some points.
Nice shot there from Amelia.
And it looks, maybe they've changed a little bit of strategy because they don't seem to be going to Danielle as much now, Tony.
Oh, across the air there.
That's not what Beck would want. She'd want to take that back, but she can't. It's all of a sudden side out, 11-14. Great hands by Burr. Oh, and a great attack by Amelia. She has this incredible knack of attacking that, what you would call a yellow zone ball, and really attacking the opposition. She gets so much top-spin on that ball, and it just goes over the net so low and so fast.
And it needs to have a lot of top spin because they're hitting with the wind. And there's another one.
And there.
So we've got a game. We've always had a game, but we've got a close game now.
We've got another timeout here by Kingsley and Burr.
That's their second timeout. They still have one up their sleeve.
So what a great comeback. And it's like we said, you know, if anyone was capable of a great comeback, it was Townsend and Schmidt. And they've proved us right, Tony. You cannot afford to take the foot off the accelerator with these two. And all of a sudden, we've got a 1-point game. (13, 14, 1). Oh, and it's dropped in. That breeze, it is swirling round. We can see flags flapping and a few things. So maybe just causing a problem with judging those out balls. And Townsend and Schmidt hit the lead for the first time in this gold medal match.
And starting to get more vocal.
Ooh.
They're pumped. Another point there.
They're on a roll.
Sarah and Beck just have to grind it out.
Oh, and that was a lovely drive from Amelia. Just getting that beautiful shape on the ball.
Good pick up from Sarah on that occasion. Flirting with danger.
Sarah forcing Schmidt to put her own pace on that ball. It's a clever strategy from Burr. And
Danielle called it out.
The ref called it in.
Overruled.
So we have a line ref. For 14-17. And now going back to Danielle. Great rally.
Nice rally, this thing. It's building into something special.
Oh my goodness me.
Both teams having an opportunity there. Sarah's setting up really well.
Top pickleball. 15-17.
Back with the second serve, 15-17.
Amazing rallies now. As we get to the serious business end of this match, we're on our way to 21 points. Second serve. Townsend to serve. Up by 2. Oh my goodness me. And that's why Sarah was drafted to the Major League in America. Just phenomenal. Oh. We're back to a 1-point game, Tony.
And this is still first serve, isn't it? Is it? No, second serve.
Beautiful serve from Kingsley.
Oh, Beck just charging the ball when she probably didn't need to come in that much. Or maybe she anticipated a pop-up that never came.
Yeah.
Okay, so the side out.
Oh, just calling it out. Big call. Oh! And another point, just 3 points away from the gold medal in the Women's Open at the Oceania Pickleball Open here. Now 2 points.
It's on first serve, so it's forced the timeout.
Taking their third and final timeout here, Kingsley and Burr. And what a fight back from Townsend and Schmidt. They really had their backs to the wall and they've really found their groove. And we've just been treated to some amazing rallies.
Yeah, they've just been relentless and just any opportunity, you're just going for it. That's the confidence of a young player. Nothing to lose.
And if
Just backing your strengths.
absolutely, and if Schmidt can get up here, it'll be 2 gold medals in 2 days, and then she'll be going for the triple crown. Well, a quadruple crown if they get up in the teams as well.
On serve down.
Not if Beck and Sarah can have their way.
Side out.
out. Be eager to get some points here. Oh, it's over. Oh, what a rally.
I thought Amelia had let them back in with dropping the ball short mid-rally, but
It can almost backfire on you playing that short shot. It's almost like an invitation to come to the to come and control the rally, but let off the hook. But that's a point for Beck. 17-19. I reckon they'll want another point here. Just to keep the pressure on, but they've denied, and it's a side out. 2 points away from the gold medal. Beautiful return from Kingsley.
oh, Beck's played the left-hand side most of the match, and she just got caught out. They didn't stack that time.
We've got a gold medal point right here. And there it is. Oh, out.
Sarah's got it out.
Just calling it out. That was hit so fast. It must be so hard to see. Second gold medal point.
Beck's still playing on the right. Oh, that's the winner.
And that's a great way to win the match.
The
What
ATP.
an incredible match. What an incredible fight back from Townsend and Schmidt. I don't think even they can believe it, Tony. That's just sensational.
They've certainly burst onto the scene and have consolidated a great couple of months in the game now. We've got Gordon going over to have a chat with the winners of the women's doubles 19 open category. And don't go anywhere because we'll have one more match. One final men's doubles final, but before that we'll catch up with our winners.
Oh my God. Tell me about that match.
You can go first.
I think it was crazy. We like to play a little bit unorthodox, but it works for us.
Some people call it chaotic.
Yeah, chaotic, some would say, but it was really fun as well. Like, it was such a great match. I think Sarah and Beck played amazing as well. Like, we were down a little bit, so had to come back, but once we were there, I just think we both were enjoying it so much that we weren't worrying too much about the score, just enjoying it, yeah.
Wow, because like you say, Beck and Sarah, they started so quick out of the blocks. Beck was on fire, but you just held tough, and then you clawed your way back into that match. Yeah. What was going through your mind, Danielle?
Oh, well, I enjoy playing with this one, even though she bosses me around a lot. But I can take it from her. Not many people I can take bossing around, but I listen to her for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I reckon that game was probably the best I've ever played, and I'm happy with my winner.
so solid. You were both so solid, and then you held your nerve at the end. So tell us, because you've now got 3 wins in a row over the girls. So yeah, tell us a little bit about that momentum change.
I think we knew we had the upper hand. We knew that we'd beaten them twice, but then they started so strong. So I think we were both a little bit, we weren't really merging that well. But I think, I think they were being really aggressive at the start, and that's what the issue was. We're really good when we're aggressive. We can defend sometimes, but I think we need to start off
being strong. Yeah.
We need to start off being the aggressors. So I think that's what we sort of switched into.
And they have so much experience. They've been playing for so long. And they always seem to have their nerve on them, no matter if they're winning, losing. They're great to play against. It's always a hard match.
Well, you're now the new kids on the block, and are you playing mixed doubles tomorrow, Amelia?
Yes, I am. I'm very excited. I'm playing with Travis Vine, so yeah, we also play really well together. Super excited to play tomorrow as well. Oh, sorry, I think it's actually on Thursday but yeah.
Yeah, we're playing.
So you'll be going for the Triple Crown.
Yes, hopefully I will get the Triple Crown. That's always sort of the goal I have. And luckily I have Danny to assist me every time.
Well, congratulations. That was sensational, gals. So well done and good luck with your Triple Crown.
Thank you very much. Thanks,
Well done, girls.
Welcome back. We have one more match for you, and it's going to be another cracker. We have the men's doubles 35 plus division. With 4 very familiar players on the Australian scene. Mike Newell and Martin Clark, who have partnered up many times. And another combination of familiarity with Ty and Vish. So in our post-match interview earlier, we heard that Martin and Mike both weren't playing very well in the earlier day in the round robin matches, admitting to scraping their way through, drawing on their experience, but also noting that the wind was strong and affecting the play. The wind is still around. just not as strong for this evening session of matches. So just to remind everybody, this is the Oceania Open for the Pickleball Global Series. First time in Australia on the Gold Coast. We've had many players from around Australia and internationally coming to this event. And if anyone's got the urge to travel and play pickleball, the next event on the Pickleball Global Series is in Indonesia, Bali, for the World Championships. And later in the year there'll be another event in China. First time that China has opened up to this World Series of Pickleball. So exciting times for players, many opportunities to travel, play, make friends along the way. And if you talk to any of the players, that's exactly what they do, make connections. And it's so great to have Australia now included in the World Series. So our referee's just giving the final instructions to players now. We have a coin toss. And just to refresh the rules for play for the viewers at home, we have just the one game to 21 points tonight. 3 timeouts per team. So we hope you've enjoyed the live streaming tonight, and don't forget this is only day 2. There's 3 more days of action. We'll have more gender doubles tomorrow with the live streaming also starting at 5 p.m. Friday will be our mixed doubles, and then Saturday will be a very exciting format of a team format. And the team format has been very popular in this World Series of events. And Gordon and myself can vouch for that team event on the last day being a real pinnacle, a real finale, isn't it?
In Thailand, we're talking Thailand?
Oh, just in general, being the last day of a tournament, just that team atmosphere and...
Definitely.
Players really love that team format, and yeah, there is players going for triple crowns or quadruple crowns, but players are more relaxed by the end of the week, and
the team dynamic brings a different dimension to the game. It's anything can happen, and anything can happen in this match, Tony. This will be a real clinger, because all 4 of these players play regularly against each other at Currumbin on the Gold Coast, just down south from where we are, but also at Martin Clark's Pickleball Paradise.
which I've yet to see. He's invited me, but I haven't been there yet.
Oh, it's phenomenal, Tony. Absolutely phenomenal. So this will be a really interesting matchup.
Yes, you do have the slightly more aggressive style of Thai and Vish, and the patience of Martin Clark and Mike Newell on the other side of the net, really trying to grind out points, and that's our first point there.
And I think think this game will be won, could be won with Vish. Vish has a phenomenal driving ability, probably the strongest of all 4 players. So if he can really take control in that department, it could add the dimension to their game and get them across the line. Because on paper you would have to say Martin, with Martin's experience in the NPL in the USA and Mike Newell's experience as voted Queensland's best coach, they've got a wealth of experience and they've got all the shots. So you need something like a weapon that they don't have, and I think Vish may have that. So whether they can exploit that will be another thing to come. Great attack by Ty, but nice attacking from Vish and Uraldi. Ooh.
Is that a point? No, just side out.
Might have to get a score confirmation. Ooh, nice speed up cross court from Martin there.
Yeah, that's the second serve now.
Just picking out Uraldi with that one.
Ty not happy with that, but he is hitting into the wind. I'm sure he'll make that adjustment on his next one.
Oh, nice adjustment by Mike Newell there. Great play by all 4 players there.
So they're on the board.
And I think Clark and Newell will be keen to get into that dinking game and then just play the patience and wait for that opportunity.
Because they have good defence on the speed up, and Ty and Vish will speed the ball up if they're given half a chance.
Definitely the more aggressive of the 2 pairings.
Second point there. Good lead by Mike Newell there. We have a side out. Vish the serve, 4-2.
So this is the final of the 35 plus men's doubles open. So both pairs have beat some pretty strong teams to get here. Nice pick up from Vish.
And we'll see these players backing up tomorrow, all in the open category.
Oh, lovely play. Vish just gets that down so beautifully. Ooh.
6-2. Second serve.
Yep, 6-2. So off to a good start here, Ty and Vish. Oh.
Good communication there. It could have been a mix-up, but Ty allowing Vish to
rule with that deadly left hand. taking a nice lead here. Oh, nice put away from Ty as well. Just wondering if a timeout's coming here from Clark and Newell. Just struggling for a few answers at the moment.
I'm sure Ty and Vish are very happy to be staying on court and keeping this roll going.
And I was just about to say, as Mike played that shot, this is another one of those scenarios where you really need to keep the foot on the throat of your opponent, otherwise they will come back and bite you. And if anyone's capable, it's Clark and Newell.
Yeah, Ty was going to cross, but Vish stayed, so he had to change his line. Now they're going to play out on different sides. They normally stack the other way.
Nice little fake there from Ty. Looked like he was going to slide across, but then stayed. So they are mixing up their calls.
That's dropping in.
Oh, and that's a beautiful reaction from Vish there. And they're skipping out to a very strong lead here, 10-2 in the gold medal match of the 35 plus men's doubles. Oh, nice positioning, nice placement by Clark there. Not overplaying it.
Second serve, 10-2. We will swap ends at 11. So it's very important that the pairing of Newell and Mart and Clark get a few points here. They don't want to go into the break being 9 points down. They'll be looking for at least 4 or 5 points before the change of end. Second serve.
Martin clearly not happy with himself there.
Oh, the drive going long.
I think Mike saw Ty coming for the Ernie opportunity and just tried to shoot him, but but sadly missed, or fortuitously missed if you're Ty. So side out.
There's a point, so that will bring the change of end.
And that's a very convincing start from Ty and Vish. They'll be very happy with that. An 11-2 start. I certainly wouldn't have picked that scoreline at the start of this match. And it looks like they're just going to play straight in, are they? They're not going to take their allotted time.
No, Ty's going for a drink. So that will force all the players to
just having a little meeting now, Clark and Newell. They've got some major work to do here if they're going to come back strong in this match. We'll know in a few minutes. Newell not happy with himself there. Now I think the clear strategy now is to keep the ball on Ty. Judging from that exchange, and just keep the ball away from Vish. We'll see if that plays out. 12-2.
keeping Vish deep.
Keeping him deep,
Ooh.
yeah, and then pushing it faster to Uraldi. And they'll be happy to get that point. They'll be happy to get off that 2. Will that open the floodgates now? Ooh. Oh, that's 2 in a row into the net from Mike Newell. That's unusual. So again, I think the wind, you can see the banners in the distance blowing in the wind. So there is definitely, the ball is definitely moving around.
Going long.
And timeout called. And I might just get a score check.
Yes, we'll get clarification. So once again, this is the final of the men's doubles 35 Open division for the Oceania Open here on the Gold Coast. We do have the scores confirmed,
13-3-1.
Playing to 21.
Just bouncing back over the net. Second serve here for Ty. Oh no, are they serving from the wrong side?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Maybe he just didn't call the score before. You have to wait for the referee to call the score before you serve.
Nice dink rally.
Oh, Leone. I hadn't seen that for a while, but Ty's known to pull out that move. It's one of his favourites.
And I must admit, I thought Newell and Clark would be wise to that vibe, but...
well, he hasn't done it all match, so that did surprise us and the duo of Clark and Newell. Okay, so we do have a change of serve now. Now's the time, if it's going to happen. Quick chat here from Martin, trying to pump up his partner. I think a little bit more energy is needed.
Back into the dinking rally.
Trying to target Ty like you mentioned before.
Ooh. And that's uncharacteristic from Clark. Vish just taking some power off some of those overheads. Oh,
not on that occasion.
Not with that one, no. So Vish was definitely going for placement over power on some of those shots, but not with that last one.
Well, I think early in the rally, they're hitting with the wind now, so I think he just mindful of that situation, and that one's going too long. Okay, so second serve. Ty and Vish leading 14-3 Clark and Newell with another opportunity. They won't get too many more. They want to start to get a few points here. They have to change things up slightly. Still going with the same strategy of targeting tying, aren't they, in the dinking?
Just going a little early in the dink rally for the speed up.
Putting some pressure on, even though...
Great play. That was nice. Nicely constructed that time. Getting exactly the ball they wanted. They just need a few more of them. Oh, getting the roll on the net that time. But they'll take some positivity out of that last rally. But maybe not that shot. It's Ty and Vish now with a real stranglehold on this match, 15-4. It's the men's 35 plus open. Just pushing it long. Into the dink.
Oh, Ty just looking down then.
Yeah, must have just hit the line there. So we've got a side out here. Chance for some points. And as we've seen in the previous matches, if any team can get on a roll, oh, lovely.
Nice soft touch, but Vish there.
And they've just got all the answers at the moment. They're just not letting Newell and Clark back into this match at all. Oh.
So we've had a timeout. They're just not going off court. They're staying where they are. Second service here. 4-15-2.
Nicely done down the line, and that's the pattern that's paid dividends for them in the past. And
well, they got Vish on the left-hand side there. Ty and Vish normally stack the other way, and Vish just popped one up. It's gone wide.
That was a really nicely targeted drive by Martin there.
So another point. Referee straight onto the net there, making the adjustment.
Oh,
good pick up by
reach
Martin.
by Clark. Oh, I think it was wide, yeah.
Martin, I think, is just asking if Ty had regained both feet behind the line, maybe, because earlier Ty had tried to do the uni.
So it's side out. And you just get the feeling.
Ty back onto the left-hand side. Good defence so far.
Great play by Clark.
Martin softening it back into the kitchen, getting back into the dink rally now. But vicious, too vicious.
What a sensational rally. Just unbelievable defensive skills there on display from Clark. And the point to Vish and Ty. Just 5 points away now.
Make that 4.
Make that 4 as they edge just a little bit closer here to the gold medal.
One dropped in, did it?
I'm not sure, Tony. Just waiting for the call. I think it went long, did it? Yep, 18-6. Great play, nicely constructed from Newell and Clark on that occasion.
Ty wasn't happy, he just lifted that one. Thought he wanted to go around the post, but he just popped it up. I'd love to have that one again. (18-6) second serve. No.
6-18-1. Into the dink rally. Nice speed up from Vish. He's chosen his points so cleverly tonight. Second serve. Slice return from Ty, but beautiful drive from Clark there. Just earning a point. 7-18 on a 2.
Fish just getting that ball to land right at Mike's feet.
And he's just got one of the best overheads in the game. Into the dink rally. Oh! Ty thought he had it. He wanted it, you could tell with that look on his face. Oh! Just finding the opening down the line. They've just been one step ahead all game, all match so far.
Is that a point?
Ty and Vish. Yep. So 2 points away. Ooh, side out. Well, it's do or die now for Clark and Newell.
Oh, well left.
Great play.
Mike knew that was coming, so he
Sure did. Both players, all players reading it well. And you've got to hand it to Ty in this match. He's really withstood a whole heap of pressure. He's had to get a lot of balls back.
he's showing a lot of patience in this match. So we have 19-8, second serve.
Just confirming that ball must have been called out.
Yes, it was by Mike.
Oh, just not getting it back. Got himself into a nice position there, Ty, but just couldn't get it back. A little opening here for Newell to get some points on the board. Ooh. Ball just going long. So 8-19-2. Back into the dink. Lovely hands. Great rally, beautiful dinking. Oh, how did Martin Clark get that shot back?
Oh, good.
Oh, sensational rally. (19-8). And that brings up gold medal point for the boys from Currumbin, the defending title holders from the Asia Open.
I wonder if we'll see a shoey tonight.
Ooh, not just yet. They've got another opportunity here though.
They've got to do one, don't they?
Well, they've set the bar, haven't they?
It might be in the middle presentation, but I think it might come. But they've got to get one more point first.
They sure do. Ooh.
Okay.
And it can be the hardest point to get. Here we go.
12 point. I was just going to say a 12-point lead. A lot of work for Clark and Newell.
Ooh.
Just got a little bit harder. Things just aren't just going right for him.
And that one catching the line and skidding on Clark. Ooh. Now I'm a little bit confused here. Was it good? Yep, they're calling it good. I thought for a second that Ty had called it wide. So another point. (9-22).
Oh, couldn't get his hands out of the way.
And you've got to give it to Ty tonight. He's really soaked up the pressure that's been thrown at him by Newell and Clark. Match point. Gold medal point. Possible shoey point. Oh, not quite.
And this is an open category, so there's some money on this game, some prize money on offer. Just makes the pressure just a little bit more.
Ooh. Oh, how did Clark manoeuvre that ball back over the net? They're still in this. 9-20. Ooh. Point 10-20.
So they've hit double figures, but still first service.
And now clearly targeting your oldie. Having to soak up more pressure here, Ty. pushing Vish back. Oh, what a great rally. Sensational rally. Oh, and that wind really gusting. Oh! Oh my word, what a rally.
So another
Hanging
point.
in there by the skin of their teeth.
Just putting the ball up and letting the wind do the rest. Putting a little bit of indecision in the minds of Vish and Ty. Great defence.
Is there enough? Oh, just lifting the ball a little there, Ty. Oh, no, giving Newell the earning opportunity. 12-20.
On first serve.
Nice pick up by Newell. Oh, just popping that long. Vishal just so strategic with that drive at the body there. Getting the shot back that he wanted. Second serve here from Newell. And Newell's all of a sudden finding his target on those soft dinks into the kitchen from the mid-court. It's making all the difference. Oh, lovely speed up by Ty.
I think he enjoyed that one. That brings up
another gold medal point. Is this the fourth gold medal point? Unbelievable.
Oh, through the legs of Martin to finish the match.
What an incredible rally to finish the match. And what an incredible match. Even though the scoreboard says 21-13, you just knew if the boys didn't get it done, it was going to be close.
Do you want this one? You take it.
Okay.
So we've got Gordon going to get the post-match interviews with the winners. So just to repeat that scoreline, it was Ty and Vish 21 over Martin Clark and Mike Newell 13. Over to you, Gordon.
Oh my God! It's the Currumbin boys, gold medalists here at the Oceania Pickleball Open, 35 plus. This goes nicely with your Thailand title.
That's right, and unfortunately this time we don't have any beers for any shoeies, and that's all I was thinking about. I think that's why we were on effing 20 for so long. I couldn't close the deals thinking about shoeies.
We were getting a bit nervous there in the commentary box. I think it was your fourth or fifth gold medal point, and was that playing on your mind, Vish?
It was. I think when they crossed 10, I think we were getting a bit sort of tight, if I could use that word, but we sort of held our nerve. It was good that we started off pretty well, so we had a decent buffer, but glad to close it out.
Yeah.
It's great.
And because it's Clark and Newell, you can't take the foot off the accelerator for one moment.
Now for us, so that's cool, right? Because those are like our brothers, you know what I mean? So like the crap talking started pretty early, right? So like, but by the way, we've lost 0-11 to them many times. Like, it could have been anyone today, but we held it together. Vish twisted his ankle somewhere along the lines, and I said, forget about your ankle.
Well, you can ice the ankle now with a gold medal. How great is that? Congratulations, boys.
Shout out to my daughter. It's her birthday tomorrow, and I'll be here most of the day, which I'm very guilty about. But quick shout out to Nora and my wife Noosh as well. Thanks for their support.
Well, I gotta shout out my kids now. See what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff that a partner shouldn't do, right? We should come in here with a game plan. Amy, Charlie, Stevie, love you.
Thanks, boys.
Stay there, buddy. All right, so that's the end of day 2.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I thought there was another game, Tony.
No. So we'll be back tomorrow. We've got more gender doubles for you tomorrow, and then Friday in the mix, then the team event, of course, on Saturday. But same time tomorrow.
Same time, same bat channel, and what a match to finish with, and what's some great pickleball coming up. So
tune in 5 o'clock tomorrow on the Pickleball Global website. Oh no, the YouTube channel. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm coming.